Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield, it's Odom. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Takes a handoff. It's crossed. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Back to pass, it's Rayner. Lets it go. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! They grab the early lead.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Makes the quick grab. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to throw. It's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. And they've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the tailback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rucker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Clay. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. He fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll keep it on the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Odom. Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. At the 45 on his way. Lots of running room. He'll be brought step. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, at this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. To the ground with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Going over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Still on his feet at the 45.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down, waving your hands, trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air. It's Odom. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cross. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Going right to work up top. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in the flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got room on the return. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't
breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. Makes a pass to Marker. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Let's go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Cross. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Cobb. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A shot toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Kennesaw State right back to work.
3rd down coming up.
To throw, it's Odom. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play, the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Little. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Rucker. And they're able to get him on the ground.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Slithers into space. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Odo. Lofts one high and deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clay. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Back to throw, it's Rayner. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for room, it's Bennett. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He makes a grab, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, well, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rayner. That's caught. It's Burris. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The defense takes into its own hands. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 8 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got a man. It's Cross. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter,
and he's thrown another interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Using his legs, it's Belcher. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Owls! And the route is on. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense.
He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And that's a live ball behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On the move, it's Belcher. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
To the air, it's Odo. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.